Guys, can we put the video on how to prevent cholera?
Yeah, that's great. We can put it. But guys, I'm having a better idea. We can put a doctor interview in that.
Yes, it would be fine, but it would be better to put both the video.
Yeah, that's right. Let's do it.
Good morning. We are Team 4 and this is our video on cholera.
This is the story of how cholera changed my village. Tiny germs of cholera, too small to see, spread through the river. So small, yet so dangerous. Without realizing, women carried cholera home in the water. Flies carried cholera on their feet. Unwashed hands spread it too. We swallowed cholera germs in our water, on our food, and on our fingers. It happened so fast. By morning, my father was very sick. He had diarrhea that looked like rainwater and poured out of him. I was so scared. I went for help. I never rode so fast. One look at my father and the nurse knew it was cholera. We had to work fast to save him. We made a special drink to help him. First, we made the water safe. We filtered it through cloth and boiled it for 1 minute. Then we mixed half a teaspoon of salt and 6 teaspoons of sugar in 1 liter of this safe water. It tasted like tears, not too salty. I worried my father would die before my eyes, but he soon felt a little stronger. The nurse explained to me that not everyone who swallows cholera germs gets sick like my father, but they can still spread the disease. Now I needed to take safe water to my village and teach them how to protect themselves from cholera. I saw a girl carrying water. I told her she could make the water safe by adding chlorine drops and waiting half an hour. There was a man about to eat with unclean hands. I told him to always wash his hands with soap and safe water after going to the toilet. Only with clean hands could he eat safely. I saw villagers spreading cholera into our river. I told them we needed to dig latrines far from the river, at least 30 meters away. This was important to keep our village clean. I found a mother preparing unsafe food. I told her, first, we must wash our hands with safe water. Then, we had to wash and peel the food, cook it and always eat it hot, and protect it from flies. I spread the word throughout my village and ran to find my father. I was so happy to see he was better. Our village became healthy. Now we filter and boil our water to make sure it is safe. We always use latrines and always wash our hands.
So, good evening, friends. Here we have Dr. Bhavesh Dogaria with us, who will brief us with the cholera, right?
Okay.
So, here we start our questions. Sir, my first question to you is that where is the origin of cholera mainly recorded till now?
Okay. Good evening, Dr. Bhavesh Dogaria. First time cholera. The cholera is in past plague is a disease, right? And cholera is the origin in Bacillus cholera bacteria, right? And Bacillus cholera bacteria have seen in dirty waters in there, right? Okay. And
So, sir, who was the first victim recorded?
okay, recognized was the James K. Polk, right? Okay, and that main thing, the cholera side effect. Cholera side effect in the patient have dehydrated, and in this case sometimes it's shock, right? Okay.
So, which were the main regions affected by cholera in the world till now?
Okay, right, in dirty countries like Bhutan, okay, like Bhutan, and that's some area in India, okay, and some area in Sri Lanka, and that's with this place in past in cholera disease, right, and now not cholera cases in that time, right.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Right now, we are at an open drain near Ram Mantra Mandir.
So we can see there are piles of garbage and contaminated water flowing from here. Let me show you. Friends, we know that cholera germs are found in plenty in places like this. So the places like this are hazardous for habitation. Thank
Don't want to think about it, frequently spread through contaminated water. However, there are many other modes of transmission. Feces of the contaminated person, which carry the cholera bacteria, spread by getting into the water supply, spreading to the soil, being picked up by flies, or even touched by fingers. Each of these things are capable of infecting our food source, so that when we eat, we are also ingesting the cholera bacteria that initially came from the feces of the contaminated person. Because cholera bacteria can be spread in so many different ways, the disease affects people all over the world. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, there are 3 to 5 million cases of cholera each year, and approximately 100,000 to 120,000 result in death. Throughout history, there have been many cholera epidemics all over the world in places like England, India, and Haiti. So how does cholera really work? The symptoms of cholera are a direct result of this attack on our bodies. Cholera causes intense diarrhea and vomiting, which often results in weakness and dizziness. It is a particularly dangerous disease for the elderly and the malnourished. The rapid dehydration that cholera induces can kill its victims in hours if it is left untreated. So, what can be done? How can we stop cholera? Let's go back to those modes of transmission that we talked about earlier. What if we could cut off each of cholera's paths from fecal matter to the mouth? We can. A well-managed, hygienic latrine can stop cholera from contaminating water, soil, and flies, while a traditional latrine can stop cholera from contaminating water and soil. Water purification systems can prevent cholera from moving to the mouth through drinking water, and covering food can prevent the spread of cholera from flies to food. Simple hand-washing routines can prevent the spread of cholera from fingers to food and from fingers to mouths. Cholera is a manageable disease. In the worst cases, it is virulent and spreads quickly, but through these methods of prevention and a greater focus on the importance of water.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. We hope you liked it.